You've been told your genes are your destiny, but what if that's only half the story? Hidden within your DNA lies a wealth of untapped potential waiting to be awakened. An ancient method exists, capable of flipping the switches on these dormant genes and rewriting your body's blueprint. Epigenetics, the science of how your environment influences your genes, is rewriting our understanding of heredity. For millennia, traditions like yoga and Qigong have understood the power of breath, but only now is science catching up. This wisdom, once held sacred and passed down through generations, has been largely forgotten in our modern world. How can we tap into this ancient wisdom to unlock our dormant DNA? We are often unaware that we possess the power to influence our own genes, relegating ourselves to the role of passive recipients of our genetic inheritance. This ignorance not only limits our potential, but also leaves us vulnerable to disease, accelerated aging, and a diminished quality of life. But there's a solution, an ancient breathing technique that can help you take control of your genetic expression, unlocking a cascade of benefits for your mind, body, and spirit. In this video, we will delve into the science and practice of this ancient breathing method, revealing how it can activate your dormant DNA in just 21 days. We'll explore the science of epigenetics, delve into the wisdom of ancient breathing traditions, and guide you through a step-by-step 21-day program to unlock your full potential. By the end of this video, you'll understand the science behind this method, master the breathing technique, and be empowered to rewrite your genetic code and transform your health and well-being. Let's dive in. What if each breath you take holds the power to rewrite your genetic code? It sounds like science fiction, doesn't it? But the emerging field of epigenetics is revealing that our genes are not fixed blueprints, but are more like a musical score waiting for the right conductor. Think of your DNA as a vast library with countless books yet to be opened. Breathing is the key to accessing those hidden stories, the untapped potential within your dormant DNA. But how can something as simple as breathing influence the complex world of our genes? Epigenetics reveals that our genes are not set in stone, but are influenced by factors like diet, stress, and most importantly, breathing. The food you eat, the air you breathe, the thoughts you think, all of these factors interact with your genes, influencing which ones are expressed and which ones remain silent. Breathing influences the levels of oxygen and carbon dioxide in our blood, which in turn affect the activity of enzymes that modify DNA. Studies show that deep, slow breathing can activate genes associated with relaxation and stress reduction, while shallow, rapid breathing can trigger stress responses. Ancient practices like yoga and Qigong intuitively understood this connection, using specific breathing patterns to influence gene expression and promote healing. These changes occur through processes like histone modification and DNA methylation, which alter the way genes are read and expressed. Now, let's explore how you can harness the power of breath to activate your dormant DNA with a simple 21-day program. This program involves a specific set of breathing exercises performed daily for 21 days, gradually increasing in intensity and duration. The core technique involves diaphragmatic breathing with a focus on slow, deep inhales and exhales, holding the breath for specific intervals. This technique will be completed first thing in the morning for 15 minutes and just before bed for 15 minutes. Begin by lying on your back, with one hand on your chest and the other on your abdomen. Inhale slowly and deeply through your nose, allowing your abdomen to rise while keeping your chest still. Exhale slowly and completely through your mouth, allowing your abdomen to fall. Pause at the bottom of the exhale for 2 seconds. Repeat this cycle for 5 minutes, focusing on the sensation of your breath. After 5 minutes, begin to incorporate breath holds. Inhale deeply, exhale completely, and hold your breath for a count of 4 seconds. Repeat this cycle for another 5 minutes, gradually increasing the breath hold to 6 seconds as you feel comfortable. For the final 5 minutes, return to normal diaphragmatic breathing. By consistently practicing this technique, you can experience a cascade of benefits, including reduced stress, improved sleep, increased energy levels, and enhanced cognitive function. You might experience some discomfort or dizziness at first, but this is normal. Adjust the breathing intervals to your comfort level. Keep a journal to track your progress and notice any changes in your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Feel free to adapt the program to fit your individual needs. So, we've seen how the science of epigenetics validates the ancient wisdom of breathwork, revealing the profound power of breathing to influence our genes. But what specific genes are being influenced by this breathing method? And what are the implications of activating these genes? In the next section, we'll delve deeper into the specific genes targeted by this breathing method and explore the remarkable benefits associated with their activation. This is where it gets really interesting. If breathing can affect our genes, and our genes affect our health, then what conditions are most treatable by breath? It's not just about general relaxation. Specific breathing rhythms can target particular genes, influencing everything from immunity to longevity. Forget the notion that any deep breath will do. Precision breathing is about directing the breath to achieve a particular effect on your DNA. Imagine being able to fine-tune your genes, like adjusting the dials on a radio to optimize your health and well-being. But which genes are most susceptible to the influence of breath, and what secrets do they hold? Breathing techniques can significantly impact genes involved in regulating cortisol, the stress hormone, helping to restore balance and resilience. Deep, mindful breathing can dampen inflammatory responses by influencing genes that control the production of cytokines, key players in the immune system. Emerging research suggests that specific breathing practices may even influence genes involved in telomere maintenance, potentially slowing down the aging process. The Tummo breathing practiced by Tibetan monks has been shown to increase heat shock proteins, which protect cells from damage and promote resilience. A study published in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine found that participants who practiced coherent breathing for 20 minutes a day showed significant changes in the expression of genes related to immune function and inflammation. But here's what most people miss. It's not just about activating these genes, it's about creating a sustained shift in their expression. While breathwork is powerful, it's most effective when integrated into a holistic lifestyle that includes healthy diet, regular exercise, and mindful practices. Experiment with different breathing techniques to find what resonates with you. Explore practices like box breathing, alternate nostril breathing, and lion's breath. Each of these techniques has unique effects on your nervous system and gene expression. Consistency is key. Even a few minutes of mindful breathing each day can have a profound impact on your gene expression and overall well-being. Incorporate breathwork into your daily routine by practicing it during your commute, before meals, or before bed. If you experience any setbacks or plateaus, remember that progress is not always linear. Be patient, persistent, and trust the process. You might be wondering if it's truly possible to rewrite your genetic code with something as simple as breath. The answer is a resounding yes, but only if you commit to the practice and integrate it into your daily life. So, we've explored how specific breathing techniques can target key genes, influencing stress response, immunity, and longevity. But what does DNA activation feel like? What are the subjective experiences associated with this profound transformation? In the next section, we'll delve into the subjective experiences associated with DNA activation, exploring the subtle shifts in energy, awareness, and intuition that accompany this process. Beyond blood tests, can you actually feel dormant DNA awaken within you? What if activating your dormant DNA wasn't just about lab results, but about a profound shift in how you feel in your body and mind? Forget the idea that DNA activation is purely a scientific concept. It's a deeply personal journey with its own unique landmarks. Imagine waking up to a world where your senses are sharper, your intuition is amplified, and you're more deeply connected to your inner wisdom. But what are these subtle shifts like? What does it actually feel like to have your dormant DNA awaken? Many people report experiencing subtle energy shifts, such as tingling sensations, a surge of vitality, and a feeling of lightness throughout their body. It's as if a switch has been flipped, releasing a flood of energy that had been dormant for years. These sensations can be subtle at first, like a gentle hum or vibration deep within your cells. The key is to pay attention, to become a keen observer of your inner landscape. As dormant DNA awakens, many individuals experience a greater capacity for emotional regulation, increased compassion, and a newfound ability to forgive themselves and others. Emotional blockages that have been holding you back for years may begin to dissolve, replaced by a sense of peace and clarity. Think of it like clearing out a cluttered attic, making space for new possibilities. DNA activation can lead to enhanced intuition, providing a stronger sense of inner guidance, heightened creativity, and improved decision-making abilities. It's as if you're tapping into a deeper level of consciousness, a wellspring of wisdom that has always been within you. Decisions become easier, insights come more readily, and you feel more aligned with your true purpose. In some cases, these energy shifts can manifest as Kundalini awakenings, a profound spiritual experience that involves the release of dormant energy along the spine. This powerful energy can lead to expanded states of consciousness, heightened awareness, and a deep sense of connection to the divine. It's thought that deep breathing can clear mental blockages and allow one to access greater creativity and focus, leading to breakthroughs. The truth is that ancient yogis have long revered breathwork as a way of promoting vitality and mental clarity. Have you been feeling this your whole life, but couldn't explain it until now? To fully experience the benefits of DNA activation, it's essential to cultivate sensitivity to subtle sensations through mindful awareness and present moment attention. This means slowing down, tuning in, and paying attention to the subtle cues that your body is constantly sending you. It's about becoming a conscious observer of your inner world, noticing the thoughts, emotions, and sensations that arise without judgment. The key is to approach this process with curiosity and openness, allowing yourself to fully experience whatever arises without resistance. Develop sensitivity by setting time aside to be mindful, breathe, and scan your body. Notice the thoughts, observe the physical sensations, and be in the moment. It is very important to journal during periods of mindfulness. Tracking and interpreting these experiences will make it easier to reference and utilize them later. This will help you notice patterns and connect the dots between your breathwork practice and your subjective experiences. Set an intention to be calm, to be aware, and notice how this helps direct your energy. Even better, set this intention before a breathing session. The truth is, setting an intention helps focus your mind and amplify the effects of your breathwork practice. If you experience unwanted thoughts or emotional releases during your breathwork, take note of these and observe what triggers them, then mindfully let them go. Remember to show yourself compassion and understanding during this process. But here's the thing. Emotional releases are a natural part of the healing process, and they are a sign that you are releasing old patterns and traumas that have been holding you back. So, we've explored how breathwork can activate specific genes, leading to subtle energy shifts, emotional clarity, and enhanced intuition. But what if the power of breath extends beyond our individual well-being? Could it be possible to tap into a collective field of consciousness through breathwork? In the next section, we'll explore the fascinating concept of collective consciousness and how breathwork may allow us to tap into a shared field of awareness, connecting us to something larger than ourselves. Get ready for this. Can we really use our breath to unite and heal our world? What if our individual DNA isn't just a personal blueprint, but also a receiver and transmitter, connecting us to a vast, collective field of consciousness? Forget the idea that you're a separate, isolated entity. Quantum physics suggests that we're all interconnected, entangled in a web of energy and information. Imagine breathwork as a key that unlocks a hidden portal, allowing you to tap into a shared field of awareness and connect with something larger than yourself. But how can something as simple as breathing bridge the gap between our individual consciousness and the vastness of the collective mind? Resonance is the phenomenon where two objects vibrate at the same frequency, amplifying each other. Quantum entanglement suggests that particles can be linked together, even across vast distances, instantaneously sharing information. Some scientists believe that our DNA acts as an antenna, resonating with and receiving information from the collective consciousness through quantum entanglement. But here's the thing, this isn't just some far-out theory. Consider the implications. Our thoughts, emotions, and intentions all create vibrations. When we breathe coherently, we create a more harmonious frequency, which can amplify our connection to the collective field. Coherent breathing, a technique that involves breathing at a specific rhythm, can create harmonious frequencies in the brain and body, facilitating a connection with the collective field. Studies have even shown that group meditation can have a measurable impact on global events, suggesting that collective consciousness can influence the world around us. Think of the 100th monkey effect. The idea that if a certain number of people learn the same information or skill, the rest of the population will somehow learn it too. Just as a single drop creates ripples in a pond, a group of people breathing together can create powerful waves of healing energy that ripple outwards into the collective consciousness. Find a local breathwork group or join an online community to experience the power of collective breathing. The synergistic effect can be truly transformative. By connecting with the collective consciousness through breathwork, we can cultivate greater empathy, compassion, and a desire to create positive social change. Consider hosting your own group breathwork events. Start small, invite friends and family, and create a safe and supportive space for collective healing. Even if you're skeptical, I urge you to give it a try. The experience of connecting with others through breathwork can be profound and life-changing. What could happen if everyone, everywhere, began to practice group breathwork? So, we've explored how breathwork can activate our genes, enhance our intuition, and connect us to a collective field of consciousness. But what if breathwork is more than just a tool for personal healing? Could it be a catalyst for human evolution, unlocking dormant abilities and expanding our consciousness? In the next section, we'll delve into the fascinating realm of dormant human abilities and explore how breathwork may play a crucial role in shaping the future of humanity. Is it possible that the way we breathe is the way we evolve? What if humans possess dormant abilities far beyond our current understanding, waiting to be unlocked through specific practices and altered states of consciousness? Forget the idea that we've reached the pinnacle of human evolution. Ancient traditions and modern science suggest that we're only scratching the surface of our true potential. Imagine breathwork as a key that unlocks hidden chambers within our being, activating dormant abilities like enhanced intuition, telepathy, and self-healing. But what are these dormant abilities, and how can breathwork help us tap into them? Breathwork can sharpen our intuition, providing a clearer sense of inner knowing and guidance, allowing us to make better decisions and navigate life with greater ease. Some researchers believe that breathwork can facilitate telepathy, a form of non-verbal communication that allows us to connect with others on a deeper level. Here's the shocking truth. The military has been studying telepathy for decades, exploring its potential for communication and espionage. Breathwork can activate the body's natural healing mechanisms, promoting self-healing and regeneration at the cellular level. The Wim Hof method, which combines breathwork with cold exposure, has been shown to enhance immune function and increase resilience to stress. There are countless anecdotes of people accessing enhanced intuition, experiencing spontaneous healing, and even exhibiting telepathic abilities through consistent breathwork practice. For example, one woman reported being able to sense when her loved ones were in danger, even when they were miles away, after practicing breathwork regularly for several months. By embracing breathwork, we can unlock our dormant abilities, enhance our well-being, and contribute to a more conscious and compassionate world. Continue to explore and experiment with different breathing techniques to find what resonates with you. There's a vast landscape of breathwork practices waiting to be discovered. Breathwork can help us connect with nature, cultivate inner peace, and create a more sustainable and harmonious future for ourselves and future generations. Join the breathwork revolution. Share this video with others, participate in group breathwork sessions, and help spread the word about the transformative power of breath. Remember to try the 21-day challenge and see what changes occur in your life after activating your DNA. The key is taking action and experiencing these benefits for yourself. So, we've explored how something as simple as our breath can unlock our dormant DNA, connect us to a collective field of consciousness, and activate our evolutionary potential. The key takeaway is that the power to transform our lives and the world lies within each of us. By harnessing the power of our breath, we can unlock our full potential and create a brighter future. Now that you know this information, remember to come back next week for more, and consider exploring the resources in the description below to continue your journey. What if the true power of breath lies not just in calming your nerves before a big meeting, but in actively optimizing your body's core biological processes, dialing up your innate healing capacity, and unlocking previously unimagined levels of cellular regeneration? Forget the notion that you're stuck with the body you were born with, or that your genetics are a fixed destiny. What if you could consciously influence your physiology, dialing up performance and resilience through the power of your breath, tapping into reserves of energy you never knew existed, and rewriting your biological narrative one breath at a time? Imagine breathing techniques as a secret code that unlocks hidden functions in your cells, tissues, and organs, allowing you to tap into reserves of energy and vitality you never knew existed, fine-tuning your body's performance like a master conductor leading an orchestra. But which areas of your biology are most receptive to the power of breath? And what specific techniques can you use to target them for maximum impact, turning your breath into a precision tool for biological enhancement? Conscious breathing can stimulate the vagus nerve, which in turn modulates the immune system, reducing inflammation and enhancing the body's natural defenses against disease. Think of the vagus nerve as your body's superhighway, relaying messages between your brain and your organs. By stimulating this nerve through specific breathing patterns, you can essentially send a signal to your immune system to calm down, reduce inflammation, and ramp up its defenses against invaders. Deep, diaphragmatic breathing can improve metabolic function by increasing oxygen uptake and promoting efficient nutrient absorption, leading to increased energy levels and better weight management. Here's the thing: when you breathe deeply, you're not just taking in more oxygen. You're also stimulating the lymphatic system, which helps to remove toxins from your body. This improved oxygenation and detoxification can have a profound impact on your metabolism, helping you burn more calories and maintain a healthy weight. Specific breathing techniques can enhance cognitive function by increasing blood flow to the brain, promoting neural plasticity, and optimizing brainwave patterns for focus, memory, and creativity. What if your breath was the key to unlocking your brain's full potential, enhancing your focus, boosting your memory, and unleashing your creativity? The Buteyko method, with its emphasis on nasal breathing and breath-holding exercises, has been shown to be effective in managing asthma symptoms and reducing reliance on medication. Here's what most people miss. Asthma isn't just about constricted airways. It's also about imbalances in carbon dioxide levels in the body. The Buteyko method helps to restore these balances, reducing the need for medication and improving overall lung function. Mindful breathing practices, such as coherent breathing, can increase heart rate variability, HRV, a key indicator of overall health and resilience. What is HRV? It is the measurement of the variation in time between each heartbeat. Think of HRV as a measure of your body's adaptability. The higher your HRV, the more resilient you are to stress and disease. Mindful breathing can help to increase your HRV, making you more adaptable and resilient. The key is consistency. Even just a few minutes of mindful breathing each day can have a profound impact on your overall health and well-being. The key to unlocking the full potential of breathwork lies in tailoring your practice to your individual needs and goals. Experiment with different techniques and find what resonates with you, becoming a breathwork alchemist, transforming your body from the inside out. Start by assessing your current biological function. Track your sleep quality, energy levels, digestion, and mental clarity to identify areas where breathwork can make a difference, creating a baseline for your breathwork journey. For immunity, try incorporating box breathing into your daily routine. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and hold for 4 seconds, repeating this cycle for several minutes. For metabolism, focus on diaphragmatic breathing, placing one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. As you inhale, your belly should rise while your chest remains relatively still. Combine this with breath-holding exercises, gradually increasing the length of your holds. For cognition, explore alternate nostril breathing. Close one nostril and inhale through the other, then switch nostrils and exhale. Repeat this cycle for several minutes, noticing how it affects your mental clarity and focus. Use biofeedback tools, such as heart rate variability monitors, to track your progress and fine-tune your breathwork practice for optimal results, transforming your breathwork from a guessing game into a precise, data-driven science. Be mindful of the potential for overtraining. Start slowly and gradually increase the intensity and duration of your practice, carefully listening to your body and resting when needed. Overtraining can lead to fatigue, burnout, and even injury. The key is to find a balance that works for you, creating a sustainable breathwork practice that you can enjoy for years to come. Think of breathwork as a lifelong journey of self-discovery, not a quick fix. So, we've explored how specific breathing techniques can be used to optimize immunity, metabolism, and cognitive function, unlocking a new level of biological potential. But what if the power of breath extends beyond the physical realm, tapping into the very fabric of consciousness itself? Could it be a key to unlocking altered states of consciousness and expanding our perception of reality, pulling back the veil on the mysteries of existence? In the next section, we'll delve into the fascinating world of holotropic breathwork and other consciousness-expanding techniques, exploring how they can help us access deeper levels of awareness and unlock our full human potential. Prepare for your perceptions to be transformed as we venture into the uncharted territories of the mind. Is it possible that the future of human evolution lies not just in our genes, but in our breath, the very rhythm of our being? So, is it possible that the future of human evolution lies not just in our genes, but in our breath, the very rhythm of our being? As we reach the culmination of this exploration, we've journeyed through the intricate realms of epigenetics, ancient breathing practices, and the largely untapped potential residing within the simple act of breathing. What does it all signify, this profound connection between breath, gene expression, and the unfolding landscape of human consciousness? We've discovered that breath is far more than a mere biological function. It's a potent instrument for influencing your genetic narrative. The power of breath can influence your overall health, well-being, and even your perception of reality. From the cutting-edge science of epigenetics, which validates the long-held wisdom of ancient traditions, to the nuanced shifts in energy and the heightened intuition that accompanies the activation of dormant DNA, we've charted a comprehensive route towards self-transformation. At the heart of this journey lies the 21-day program, which serves as more than just a sequence of breaths. It becomes a mirror reflecting your inner world, highlighting the subtle yet profound changes occurring within. This exploration reveals a profound interconnectedness. Your individual genetic expression has the capacity to impact those around you, and collectively, we shape the future genetic landscape of generations to come. This isn't merely a fleeting fitness trend. It's a legacy of knowledge passed down through generations. These ancient breathing traditions hold immense value, offering insights into our potential for self-regulation, healing, and expanded consciousness. And so, we must ask ourselves, what dormant abilities lie waiting to be awakened within you? What could you achieve if you consciously tapped into the power of your breath? Never forget that you possess an extraordinary capacity for self-healing, unwavering resilience, and boundless greatness. Never allow yourself to feel discouraged. Each breath, each moment of mindful awareness propels you forward on your transformative journey. Remember when we initially questioned whether the limitations in your life were as immutable as your genes. Now we understand that they are anything but fixed. Where does this journey ultimately lead? Is a global awakening through conscious breathing on the horizon? Can we truly change our world simply through the act of mindfulness and focused breath? Try this 21-day program and observe the changes within yourself. You might be pleasantly surprised. Countless different techniques exist, each offering unique pathways to self-discovery. So what's next for you? Why not embrace the 21-day program and share your experiences with us? We're eager to hear about your transformation. Beyond the program, take a moment to contemplate what you will do with this newfound knowledge. How will it reshape your life and the lives of those around you? Think about it. You are the master of your body. You have the power to influence your genes and create a life of vitality and well-being. Now go forth and be great. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey. We appreciate your time and attention. Breathe and evolve.